Hello, fam. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. So let's get started. This video is to promote, assist, encourage, educate, and promote positivity. This is illuminating the possibilities of our imagined future, and we promote people's ability to evolve, grow, and learn. So this is a positive atmosphere and a positive. This is a positive page for YouTube. So if you're here to promote negativity, or if you're here to berate, or to cause frictions, or be negative, then this may not be the space for you. So with all that said, family, how are you? I hope all is well. You're doing well. Things are going great for you, and that you are well in mind, body, and spirit. I wanted to come on here today and to talk about the man in the mirror, or the man or woman in the mirror. We equate that to a Michael Jackson song, which is a very good song, very positive message. But I wanted to talk to you to guys. I wanted to talk to you today, guys. I tongue for some reason. About the man or woman in the mirror. So, we've been hearing a lot of things on the news. We've seen some very, very negative and very disparaging things on the news in regards to race and racial relations, in regards to how people of color are being treated, um, and death, the death of, I'm sorry, the death of, you know, black people at the hands of the police. We've also seen some very disparaging actions in these protests. Uh, it's just a very sad time in America, um, with COVID-19, and people being trapped in the house, and then slowly being able to come back into a reality that's new, but to be outside of the home, and then all of these things have happened um, to different people of color, um, black people, as you will. So many deaths of black men by the hands of police. And, uh, there was a young man who was 19 that was killed this weekend in what was relatively a peaceful protest in the city of Detroit. And it wasn't, it's not believed to be related to the protests in regards to the young man, George Floyd, and those other men who were killed. Um, but it definitely is still violence against a black person. So I wanted to come on here and just discuss that. First and foremost, you have to start with yourself. And what I mean by that is you have to take a good look at yourself and decide if you're going to be a part of the problem, a part of the solution, or just stand by silently. And I want you to know that if you stand by silently, you're condoning the actions of the people who are making or contributing to the negativity. So if you're silent, and you know you're in the area with the people who are doing the wrong action. For example, if there are a group of people who, let's say, a group of women who are gossiping. Let's say there are a group of women who are gossiping. And although you may not have contributed to the conversation, you were very much so a part of the conversation in your silence, because you did not at any time speak up against the negative behavior that was being portrayed by that person or group of persons that you were with. And so, therefore, you were a part of the negativity. And anyone who would be there who would speak up against that type of behavior, or let it be known that they are not comfortable with being around that type of behavior, would be a person, or providing some solutions or a resolution or opportunity to resolve whatever the issue is with those people or persons, or that those two individuals, then that would be a person who is promoting positivity. And so that's why I said you have to start with yourself. You have to take a hardcore look at yourself. And when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Are you a reflection of what you expect to see in the world? And if you're not a reflection of what you expect to see in the world, then you have some changes to make within yourself. You cannot expect change from the world when you have not made change within yourself. So, there's an adage that they used to use back in the day. I think the Winans, yeah, the Winans made a song about it. The song was "Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine." So before you try to clean up anything regarding anyone else, please make sure that you've cleaned up yourself. And it is work. It takes time, and you can make the progress if you do it diligently. Everything has a process, and so this is to encourage people to just do something positive to help yourself, to strengthen your mind, to strengthen your spirit, get in touch with your emotions, make sure your health is together, all of those things. So, sweep around your own proverbial front door before you sweep around anyone else's. And I think the Winans did a very good job expressing that and explaining that in that song. Fix what you don't like. Like I said, after you look in the mirror and you see some things that you're not agreeable with within yourself, by all means, begin developing tools or seeking help. There's nothing wrong with people of color getting help. Let me say that again for the people who may not have heard that. There is nothing wrong with people of color getting help. Now, I'm sure you people are saying, well, India, why? Why would you say something like that? Well, I'm speaking on it because people of color, African Americans, Black people, whatever we're labeling ourselves as today, we have a propensity to take whatever the issue is to the grave, um, hide it, bury it, ignore it, act like it doesn't exist, pray it away. And before all of the people who are Christian or any other denomination or religion get their panties in a wad, let me explain that. Whoever your spiritual deity is, mine is the divine being. Uh, Mine is uh, Yeshua and Yahuwah, Yahweh. I'm sorry, it's Yahuwah and Yahweh, God, Allah, whomever you call them. The divine uh, universe, whatever you refer to him, dad, mom. Um, it's nothing wrong with going to prayer. Please, by no means, don't get the message twisted, or don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with prayer, and prayer is very effective. But God also gives you wisdom, and He gives you discernment. And with that being said, He also gives you doctors and nurses and dentists, chiropractors, mental health therapists, so on and so forth. And so I'm saying all of this to say that mental health is a real issue. And so it is okay for you to seek help. It is okay for you to seek a therapist, to have an appointment with someone, to speak about some things, or to get some tools to exist. Life is not like we know it or have known it. This is very much so different. And a lot of people were struggling with life before COVID. And before, the racist tension that is going on in America right now, and before loss of jobs, and before, businesses being closed and reduction of hours, or people being laid off, people were struggling with life day to day. in every capacity already. And so it is okay to get some help, to have a mediator or a non-biased person to listen to your thoughts, your feelings, to have you to get to the core of whatever it is that's troubling you, that's causing you anxiety, that's causing you insomnia, that's causing you migraine headaches, stress, whatever it is. There is someone that you can speak to about that. And you can pray before you go to make sure that that's the right person that you need to see um, in order to get some help. Um, I know I just said a mouthful, and I know it's probably going to be some people that say, well, India said prayer is not good, or you shouldn't pray, you should just get a therapist. And I like to say to those people that that is so not true. I'm just simply saying that God provides options. Um, I'll put it this way: your divine is the source. He's the source, or she's the source of all resources. And a therapist, a dentist, a doctor, um, they are resources. Yeah, I took a long pause there. But yes, I want people to get as much help as they can. I want people to be their best selves. And that's mentally, that's spiritually, physically, emotionally, in whatever way possible. That you can live your best life. You can be your best self. You can have heaven right here on earth. You can live a life of joy and happiness. You can feel like you're living and not existing. But you have to start with the man or woman in the mirror. Um, in order to make your world a reflection of what you would want it to be, or what you would like to see, the work does start with you. And I believe that we all have the capacity to do it. It is a process, and we all can use some tools to help us on our journey to make life better and happier and more enjoyable. Um, we all can have something to assist with that. For me, um, I had to stop comparing myself with other people. I know a lot of us, we have social media platforms, and we see people that have so many things and look like they are winning. Um, I can't say if they are or are not winning, but what I can say is that you don't have to compete with anyone. You are unique. You are special. You are great all by yourself. There is no comparison to you because you are a one of a kind. And so here on this channel, we are here. I am here to promote you being the best version of yourself. So it is my hope that you will start with the person in the mirror. Please excuse my COVID-19 hair. It's everywhere. That you will start with the man or woman in the mirror, that you would help um, for yourself to be the best person you can be, because that's what you want to be, or that's what you aspire to be, not because anyone else wants you to be or demands for you to be. That you would promote positivity and not negativity, that you would be a part of every solution and resolution and not the problems or the issues, um, and that you would seek whatever help is needed for whatever issue you may have. Family, as always, it has been wonderful talking to you all today. I am hoping that, again, all is well with you and that everyone is great and becoming greater, of their own and in their own. Um, Please wear your mask when you're out, practice social distancing, continue to wash your hands and your body, um, take care of your oral hygiene, um, and take care of yourself and each other. Have a great, wonderful, awesome, prosperous day. Bye.